Hey there everyone, it's a friendly neighborhood minifigure here, and welcome back to another LEGO review. Today we are looking at the LEGO DREAMZzz Mr. Oz's Space Car set. And I've got both builds here that we're going to be looking at today in this video. The set serial number is 71475, it has 350 pieces. It came out in 2024, and it currently retails for $30 in the US. Now let's take a look at the figures. First up we have the titular figure Mr. Oz right here. So here's what the front of him looks like, the side, the back, and the other side. Here's a look at his face without his hairpiece on. And here's a better look at his torso without that great big armor piece on. So there's the front of it, and there's the back. Next up we have Jaden. Now, of course, I haven't actually seen Dreams, so I don't really know anything about these figures, but they do look pretty cool nonetheless, in my opinion. And here's a secondary face, where Jaden is clearly sleeping and snoring. So I'm going to look at his face without the hairpiece. Next up we have Albert, Mr. Oz's small monkey companion. There's the side of him. There's the back. There's the other side. And lastly, we have a Grimspawn here. So here's the front of this thing, the side, the back, and the other side. And this thing has two opposable wing pieces here, and four opposable appendages of some kind down here that can trap someone. So what you can do is you can put Jaden in the clutches of this thing, like so. So now Jaden's trapped and Mr. Oz has to save him in his car. Alright, now let's go ahead and take a look at the first build, the one that's advertised on the box. Right, so here is the front of this thing. Here's the side. Here's the back, and here's the other side. Now, starting from the front, you've got two 6-stud shooters on the front here, and the way that these work is that you take these giant white wheel pieces and you rotate them in either direction. Yeah, and that causes a stud to be fired. Same goes for this one too. I'm putting my thumb in front because I don't actually want to lose these studs while I'm showing how they work. And next up we've got the cockpit area right here. And all you have to do to access it is take off this single nice translucent blue windscreen piece. Right, and here's what the cockpit or the driver's area looks like. As you can see, it's nothing too special. And moving back, we have the small rotating control area here, where Albert is meant to sit. So here's a look at that. You've got a satellite dish, which can be bent up and down. There's a better look at that. So yeah, you can bend the satellite dish up and down like so. And you've got an opposable arm with a single clip to grab onto the Grimm spawn. So this thing can be adjusted like so. It can also be bent up and down. And you can also fold this thing up and down as well. And also, these side wings are also slightly foldable as well. Yeah, they can be folded forward and backward like that. And the set also comes with this small rover chassis build. So here's what the front of it looks like. Here's the side. Here's the back, and here's the other side. And the idea behind this is that you're supposed to take off this back seat where Albert sits. So you take off these pieces and you put them back in. And then you take this thing and you attach it on, and and Albert is supposed to be able to drive this thing separate from Mr. Oz's car. And of course you can also... Oh, hold up. That piece wasn't meant to go there. And of course you can just attach this onto Mr. Oz's space car like so. Just like this. Here we are. Alright, so that does it for all the play features of the shuttle configuration of Mr. Oz's space car, and now we move on to the rover configuration of his car. So here's what the front of it looks like. Here's the side. Here's the back. And here's the other side. Now starting from the front, the two the two stud shooters are moved to the back, and at the front they are swapped out with the satellite dish and a smaller version of the rover arm from the shuttle configuration of the car. And both, of course, can be moved around in various ways. They can be moved up and down. This one can be moved from side to side. This one can only be moved up to down. And the cockpit area is also the same. So nothing special about that. And back here, and now the backseat area is where Albert fires the guns or the stud shooters. Yeah, this thing can also rotate 360 degrees for both versions, if I didn't already mention that. And both the stud shooters can also be moved up and down like so. They also work the same way, so you just gotta rotate this slightly and a stud will come out. Same goes for this one. Just rotate it slightly in either direction and out comes a stud. And of course, the set also does provide you with six more of these translucent blue studs for the stud shooter, just in case you lose any while you're playing with it. And this set comes with a small shuttle side build for Albert to pilot. So here's what the front of it looks like. Here's the side. Here's the back. And here's the other side. and and yeah, you aren't really meant to take Albert's seat here and attach it onto this one. All you're really meant to do is like just put Albert on this, and now he's got his own little ship to fly. Alright, well that about does it for all the play features of both versions of Mr. Oz's space car. This set isn't too big. It's got a decent amount of play features for the price, so I don't have too much bad things to say about it. I will say that that if you are going to buy this, it would probably you'd probably be better off building the shuttle configuration of this car. And I say that because if you take a look at at the rover configuration, I don't know if it shows too well, but the axles here, they sort of get bent downwards. If you try and get a good view, I don't know how good I can make it look. But yeah, the wheels sort of like bend down here, and also I think right here as well on the Technic pins where the wheels go, and of course it's not by much, but the pieces bending like that will will cause damage to they will cause damage to your Lego pieces over time, if you have it like this. So if you want to keep your Lego pieces lasting longer, I would say I would say build this version of the space car, because as you can see, it doesn't have the same issue of of the Technic pieces bending. And also for the price, yeah, I don't think it's too bad. Like $30 for 350 pieces is fine. Although I do think that for the amount of stuff you get, it should probably be a bit cheaper. I think $20 is better, but I don't think $30 is too bad for this. Anyways, that was my review of the LEGO DREAMZzz Mr. Oz's space car of both versions, and I think, and I just want to say, I think going forward, what I'm going to do for all the themes which advertise alternate builds of their sets, like Dreams and Creator, is that for the cheaper sets, I'm going to buy I'm going to buy multiple versions so that I can. I'm going to buy multiples of them so that I can build each version and show off each version in a single video. And although I think for the bigger, more expensive sets, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build whichever version is on the box, and then I will and then I'm just going to review that, and because I don't have the money to go out and buy the really big sets in bulk and build each version of them and then show each version of those in my videos as well. I also don't really have the space to do that either. So yeah, going forward, that's what I plan to do. But But also one thing I've thought of is like is recording a separate video for each set which has multiple builds. So I would record a video reviewing one version of the set, and then I would take it apart and rebuild it into the other versions, and then I would record videos for those as well. And so if that's something that you would like for me to start doing, be sure to let me know in the comments. Anyways, that is my review of the LEGO DREAMZzz Mr. Oz's Space Car set. I hope you liked that review, and if you did, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and ring the notification bell for new videos. Thank you, bye!